Welcome everybody to the conversation. Bridge the gap. I got my special guest in the building. My brother Gravity, straight from New York. You know, straight up Monster Energy Breakers, holding it down. You know, I just love how you battle, man. Straight up. You know, it's just that raw energy. You know, no matter your approach to the dance, what have you, it's just battle. You know, when you step on the floor, you already know what time it is, you know? So I love that energy, because if I was battling you and you battling my crew, and it'll be on, right? Because the energy we hype, you know, and just that battle mentality, you know what I mean? And then afterwards it's like, what we doing now? We building, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was on that tip, you know?
Man, honestly, Tyquan, like my biggest thing right now, bro, is like, that's the perfect thing that you can say. Like, we can battle, but most people will say, like, all right, after we battle, we shake hands and we go our separate ways. No, that's the biggest mistake. We battle, we shake hands, we hold on fucking tight, bro, and we say, what else can we do together?
Word.
This is how we bridge the motherfucking gap. You know, the biggest issue is egos. You know, like, yes, I get it, bro. Like, yes, I'm Gravity. I battle fucking hard. Yes, MZK, motherfucking raw, true essence, I get it. But what else can we do? We got that down pat, bro. We've been doing this. That shit ain't nothing new. How can we fucking like my boy Mason Rose said, he goes, how can we battle the fucking Nikes? How can we battle the fucking Adidas and the fucking GoPros and the how can we battle that
That's
world?
what I'm talking about, bro.
We don't, the conversation of bridging the gap, feel me? Like, it's it's a sensitive topic for our culture, you feel me? Like, it really is, because not everybody, it's the perspective, right? It's how we put it into perspective. And I don't know if are we getting into this too fast or no? We're good.
No, we good. I mean, it's organic. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the thing. The conversation. We want to be natural. We want to be organic, because that's when the truth, how we feel, and nothing is scripted. Like, I'm not reading. You know what I mean? Like, all these conversations I've been having is nothing scripted. We might have certain topics that I want to talk about, maybe Youth Olympics with Moa. You know what I'm saying? Because he was there. But with you, I feel like we should talk about about the corporate, because right now you're representing the era. Like we talked before, right? You're representing an era of, it's your time, right? Of you're having a platform to bring this dance to a higher level, right? And so honestly, that's why I named this joint Bridge the Gap. The conversation Bridge the Gap is, bridging gap has many meanings. One meaning is, hey, we got to bridge the gap between older generation and the new generation, because a lot of them are so disconnect, right? Especially the older generation. You know what I mean? They might see Gravity. They might be like, oh, Monster Energy on the Army. Oh, they ain't real, this and that. And for me, I want to be that person to have platforms like this to like, yo, man, listen to what Gravity and have to say. And learn from their perspective. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And
then we can have that dialogue.
Tyquan, the problem is that, and I feel for the old school generation, bro. I feel for them, bro. Think about this fast and understand that I've noticed this. How hard did those motherfuckers work? And they're not receiving something that I didn't work as hard for. Listen, I get it. Don't get me wrong. I worked my ass off to be where I am today, but I did not nearly struggle as hard as they did to even get it recognized. So I understand where they come from. And the problem is that they may feel left behind in some type of way. But it's not about, it's like in a business aspect, people look at at Monster Energy as a sponsor. I don't look at it as a sponsor. This is not a sponsor. This is a collaboration.
Right.
It's in a fucking charity. So it's what are they doing for me? It's what can we do for each other? Like, they're using me, hands down. This represents an energy drink. They're trying to get this energy drink bought by multiple people. That is their job. And my job is to rep. They get their thing, and guess what I get? I get paid, right? So people like, let's just say yourself or just older generations, they just have to know where they fit in, if they want to fit in, right? Because Monster Energy asks nothing of me. Look at me, I'm dressed normal, bro, and I just rock my M Claw because listen, most people rock Nike and don't even get paid for it.
Right.
They fucking
Exactly.
drop bread on Adidas
Right.
and they don't even get paid for it.
Right.
Sure, I'll rock a hat.
It's like we already doing that, right? We already supporting corporations, spending our money, but here it is.
Bro,
There's Monster Energy or what have you. Is spending money on you guys or us. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, not just you guys.
Brand.
Yeah, it's us. So my job right now is like I've taken a totally different turn, right? Like there's some things that I've realized. My biggest focus is being an individual is one thing, right? But showing individuality is a totally different thing. You understand? So being an individual is Tyquan, you're Tyquan, Miguel, I'm Miguel. But who is Tyquan and how do we see Tyquan? You understand? Who does Tyquan want to be? And that's what you show. We have to. We are essentially a brand, our own brand.
Yep.
Monster Energy is a brand, and then we collaborate. How does the brand of Gravity work for Monster Energy? Honestly, it's probably one of the best partnerships they can have because, first of all, my name itself is probably one of the coolest. And I'm not trying to boast myself, but just creativity-wise, it's one of the coolest names. Gravity, right? It's simple. By the way, my mom gave me that name when I first started. She wanted me to my mom thought I sucked, but so Tyquan, bro, your persona, like who you are, it's like I look at you as like a manager. I'm gonna go to Tyquan for some advice because Tyquan is not gonna just think dollars. He's also gonna think culture. He's also gonna think boundaries. Listen, there's a way we can do this, but we don't want to fucking sell ourselves out. I'm gonna go to Tyquan. You understand? Because you understand there's a limit in our culture, but you're willing to step outside of the box. So that's why I see Tyquan. You know what I'm saying? Like there's everybody has a part to play, and the old school generation or the older generation just has to figure out where that part is and how can it benefit both companies or whatever company. It doesn't have to just be Monster, you know, like right now, I have a pretty cool like relationship with Under Armour, you know, and, like I'm at Silverback. If I win, bro,
loving it.
It's gonna be game changing. Now they pay me nothing, but I'm asking them to trust me, and they're giving me a shot. And you know what? Who knows? If it becomes something, it becomes something. It becomes nothing, it becomes nothing. But the truth is, we need to put ourselves out there. And people think that we're gonna be losing stuff. You know, like we're gonna lose the culture. At the end of the day, Tyquan, like Moy had said in his podcast, if he has a garage to break in, he's gonna fucking break in it, bro. Like it's gonna be everywhere. We're not losing culture because at the end of the day, we still have parties, we still have all these things. So what is it that we can do to really bridge the gap? That's the fucking question. We can talk about this all day. People talk about what real b-boying is, what breaking is. These are just the same titles that mainstream gives us. Breakdancing is the same title that the streets will give us. You're a b-boy. It's not breakdancing, it's b-boying. Both cultures, whether it's the mainstream corporate world and the underground world, they're both fucking like two different worlds. They're both labeling us. One is saying one is right. You understand? It's just an understanding of terminology. At the end of the day, let's just say we take away the word b-boy and we take away the word breaking. Now what do we have left? Now we have the illest thing left. We have Tyquan. We have Gravity. We have Rockstar. We have Menno, and we all break.
That's the key is to see yourself, right, as a brand, as this entity. You know what I'm saying? And people gotta get out of mind of just the breaking aspect. You know, you gotta value yourself until you understand the entrepreneurship mindset from a b-boy standpoint, right? Like yourself, Moy, myself, what have you. We see ourselves as an entity, like a company, right? It's like just like Miguel Gravity LLC or Break Free LLC, what have you, right? It's building these brands is like you said, you're a brand yourself. So when you collaborate with corporates, it's not they taking over nothing. It's a partnership. That's what people gotta understand is a partnership in business is all about partnership. You know, and that's the thing. It's not like, oh, I win in this situation and you lose. It's not even about that. It's like, okay, I help you. I help you brand because I have a big influence in the game.
Right.
But at the same time, you know, these are my terms, right? And then they're gonna negotiate those terms with you. And then when you guys see like, okay, this works, then boom, there it is, a healthy relationship. You know, just like in any business etiquette, you know. And that's the thing with breakers, we need to have that professionalism. You know what I'm saying? Like that professionalism. Step outside of your damn b-boy. You know.
Now, Tyquan, let me help you understand something real fast. And everybody who's tuning in, everybody who's watching this, I am not majorly professional. I have made major mistakes. I have said some things out of context or taken things out of context. I'm growing. I'm trying to become more professional. And it's such an uncomfortable feeling because it makes me think before I speak, and that's not really me. I'm more of the straightforward, really transparent, straight to the point type thing. And it makes me question my approach. And it's different. It's a little uncomfortable sometimes because I want to make sure my message gets through. But at the same time, if I don't do it, if I have corporations looking at me right now, talking to me right now, and I can't even try, they're not even going to look at anybody else. You understand? And so even with Gravity TV is just my platform where I share my growth, and it's public. My failures, everything, you know, like this shit is not easy. I don't live lavish as fuck, you know, like not yet, but I plan to be. And I know, like, I was just in Colombia and everybody was like, man, how do I live off my dance? And I said, honestly, you'll never live off your dance unless you know who you are. Nobody is going to pay for a head spin, bro. I mean, yeah, they'll pay for it. They'll pay you $100 for you to go out of your way for 3 hours and spin on your head as a must. That's not, what is that going to do? $100? Are you kidding me? You understand? Like, it costs, that's just ridiculous. You understand? But if they know who you are as a brand, you just become worth more. You're not just a head spin now. Now you're a fucking entity. You understand? You're not just like Pocket. Pocket, I don't know if you've ever sat down with this motherfucker, but he is the most ratchet fucking like b-boy person in the world. The motherfucker is a G. Yeah. His personality is off the hook. He's not just the fucking, well, he's the most incredible power in the world, but he's a personality. You see,
he got character.
So who, like b-boys, what is their character? You understand? Everybody's trying to live up to the expectations of what a b-boy is. Right. And I think we need to stray away from what a b-boy is and what is it to be an actual individual / artist. What is that like? And when you do that, you'll get naturally, organically, what a fucking b-boy is. Essentially, a b-boy is passionate, like hardworking, loving, fucking like, you know, just love, peace, and unity, and fucking having fun. But at the end of the day, it's really fake. It's not really like organic. It's not real. Like this whole like love, peace, and unity thing and breaking, or like this just going mad hard and battling, and like this is how you know it's not real. Ty, if we're battling and I pull out a gun and I go bang and I just start breaking, what was my biggest mistake? I didn't fucking put my gun away.
Even at that, like even if you pull out a gun, why you start breaking?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But it's like I'm talking about like just in burns in general. It's
okay.
Forced. Like if I go and I pull out a gun and I'm like bang, and I keep breaking, but I never put my gun away. It just, the message is not real. Yeah. The story is not real, is what I'm trying to say. Everything is very fake. You feel me? Like my thing is, when you figure out what who you are as an individual and what you're trying to do for yourself, being a b-boy will come naturally. We're too focused on b-boy, the word, the same fucking like problem in the corporate world is what we have in the underground world. We're making the same mistake. We're labeling each other. You're not a real b-boy. You're not a real breakdancer. You're a b-boy. You're a breakdancer. It's the same fucking thing. Like, let's put that shit to the side real fast and let's be like, yo, damn, that's fucking Gravity. Yo, damn, that's fucking Menno. Yo, damn, that's fucking Kaleju. You know, like,
Yep.
a lot of us are way more talented, too, than just breaking, you understand? So, like, we can build, we're in a situation where we can build something super epic. Like, better than skating can ever be. Think about this real fast. Skaters can drink beer and fucking just smoke all day and skate and fucking just kill. Like, I mean, it's dangerous, right? But physically, the whole body, bro, we have to like change our whole lifestyle, bro. We do some of the hardest shit in the world. Putting together patterns of footwork and bringing it up top and doing it to music and trying to respond. Like, our multitasking skills have to be on 1 billion. You understand? Right. So what we do is incredible. And recently I was in Colombia, bro, and we you know, I did this. They asked me, how do I judge? You know, and I broke it down for them how I judge. And it was like, as you're moving, I've got these categories that I focus on, right? And it's like battle flow, execution, element of surprise, musicality. And as you're going, I'm just tallying in certain areas. And at the end of the battle, for each person, at the end of the battle, wherever the fuck your marks have the most, that's how you win with me, right? It's like those moments that you make me remember. I don't really care how perfect your form is or how not everybody breaks with their fucking toes pointed. Not everybody breaks their legs straight. Some motherfuckers just don't break like that. They're not built like that. There's no way to really do this. It's just those moments. Where did you capture me the most? And that's like I'm so past this like cleanliness. You know, like I remember watching motherfuckers go for the craziest shit, bro, and just like executing it or crashing, but it was still ill. It was savoring those moments. It was living in the moment. And I think we just need to just do us. I think we need to stop focusing on this fucking like just the world of like competitions. Like, I get it. Competition will always be there, bro. They're gonna be different. They're gonna grow. Look at Silverback Open. Like, it's always gonna look at the Youth Olympics, bro. It's gonna be there. But where's the artist? And it's not because they're the competition. We can't blame it on the corporation. We can't blame it on the competition. It's just focus. It's like kids with cell phones today. Their focus is on the cell phone, not in playing in the park. And in breaking, our focus is in competitions. It's not just going there and dancing, creating yourself. Excuse me. Corporations, they don't give a fuck about the next move. Like, you can, if it was just that, I'm going to tell you right now, if it was just about the moves, Ty, there would be no Monster Energy B-Boy team. It would be a totally different team. I promise you that. It's the personalities. Look at Boxer. Look at Moore. Look at Zeku. Look at myself. Look at fucking Maka. Like, Maka just got that about her. You know, everything he does is like, everything Box does is just like rowdy, like raw. You know, like Zeku has like that Conor McGregor feel. Like, Moy is like that the fucking head, you know? Like, you just like, you see everybody. Gravity is kind of like the fucking, like, I want to say, like, the knucklehead that's just fucking, like the wild.
You're like the Wolverine.
Yeah, you feel me?
You know what I mean? Just always like
and everybody has an individuality. Now, it's different than Red Bull, right? Now, the Red Bull has something amazing. Red Bull is full of guys that are champions. They are champions. They are amazing. They are unmatched at what they do. We need that too. We need that. We need also, we're that counterbalance. We're that lifestyle. Now, we have some champions on our squad, right? We're full of champions. I have some championships. Moy has God knows how many championships. Fucking Zeku has been killing the game. Like, we have titles. World titles as a team. But we're trying to change the whole aspect of the mentality. It's more important to be an individual than anything. Our job is to show and tell. Like, by example, you know, we aren't full of champions. Like, we don't have that recognition. Look at our numbers on social media. We don't even have that kind of reach. You understand? But we bring that vibe. Everybody likes to be around us. We're trying to keep that. We're trying to really bridge the gap here. You feel me? We're really trying to bridge the gap by being individuals, by going out there and being ourselves. You know, and like I think that's what we need to do, bro. I think being an individual is what will help us bridge that fucking gap, bro.
Yeah, at the end of the day, you gotta be yourself, and you don't want to, when it comes to corporate partnership, you don't want to, and again, it has to be a partnership, right? It's not somebody who's taking over, like I told Moy, that conversation with Moy, it's not like they're coming in and say, these are the rules, you have to do this. Gravity, you can't rock a hat like that. You gotta show, you gotta wear your hat in the front all the time. They're not doing that. You know what I'm saying? So I love the fact that let's get back to you. I love the fact that since this is your conversation. So I love the fact that you're individual. You see yourself as an artist, an entity, and you start creating content. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I really love about you is. That's when, or like earlier you said, everybody's got to get into that artist mindset, and so not a lot of B-boys and B-girls nowadays create their own content. Let's be honest here, how many, even big name B-boys and B-girls, they don't create their own content, they're waiting for somebody else to create it for them, which is fine and dandy because that's marketing, that's free marketing for you. But if you want to have more corporation to look to you and sponsor you, create content and build up that archive and create a big following and support, right? Yeah, you can have 100,000 followers, but if there's only one supporter, what's the point? You know what I'm saying? But if you can show numbers to these corporate entity, like I have 100,000 followers and 90,000 are my supporters. They're like, oh shit, And so I love the fact that you start creating content and it's very high quality. And so let's talk about, your station, and how did that came about in your journey, So let's go ahead, bro.
Well, when it comes to like content in general, to be honest, bro, I got really depressed. I was really depressed, bro. I was really like dangerously depressed, like really just unhappy with where I was. The scene itself made me feel like I couldn't live up to the expectation anymore. Like I just wasn't happy with where I was. I didn't know what I wanted. I didn't know what my purpose was. Am I just meant to break? Like, what the fuck? I started thinking about what I really wanted in life. And what if I died tomorrow? What did I leave for my kids? And I started just really thinking, bro. And like having Monster Energy is cool. It's great. It gives me a sense of like, I can take a deep breath. Yeah. But I wasn't satisfied and I wanted to do more. And I really honestly I was hating the scene so bad. Ty, I was fucking hating it, Ty. I was like, I didn't want to be involved in it. I didn't want to fucking like, I just hated the politics. I hated the fact that like people weren't working as hard as I was. I was just real envious, bro. It's like it became that bad, bro. It's like, and I caught it. Because I sat down and I caught myself. Actually, I talked to Victor about this, Vicious Victor. We talked to Miami, and I'll be so real and keep this so funky. I'll let the whole world know right now. I look at Vicious Vic and I fucking hate, bro. I'd be like, he only got fucking famous because he beat me that one year in Red Bull, and I felt like at one point he just got put there. He didn't work for it. I really felt like that at one point. But then I thought to myself, I don't fucking know him like that. I don't know what he went through. Like, how dare I? Like, how dare I? What if that was his break? What if he was going through the same thing I'm going through right now at this moment, and his life was saved? Everybody has a fucking moment in their life, bro, and I didn't realize that. I didn't realize that, and I know, like, kids will become who their parents are. Like it's just, and then eventually they can break the cycle if they want, right? But I realized that a lot of people look at me, bro. A lot of people look at me. My kids look at me. Sometimes I don't even know who the fuck's looking at me. And I feel like I needed to change. I did horrible in Miami at FanFest, but in the competition. But I talked to Victor that day, and I apologized for something he didn't even know was happening. I'm sure he might have felt it, but I don't think he really knew where it came from. You know, I kept it funky, and I told him I was real envious, and I'm sorry. You know, if you ever felt that energy from me, you don't fucking deserve that. You know, like, and from that moment, bro, that very moment, is when I realized, oh shit, I'm gonna change the whole fucking b-boy game. I'm gonna change the whole fucking game. Like, my vlogging has helped save my family. Like, my relationship with my fiance, I am so happy, bro. I am like fucking like madly in love. Like, I involve my family, and I've decided that I need to show my growth. You know, I watch this guy, Gary V, and he says, you don't need to be telling people like this is how you need to succeed. No. Right. They don't get the same message from, you know, fucking, this is where I fucked up, and I hope you guys don't make the same mistake. This is where my mistakes have been. So if you watch Gravity TV Vlog 1 to today, you will see how many mistakes I've made, and you will learn. You will see how many things I've grown in. You will see how my content has changed, my production has changed. You can see everything. And, you know, right now I have some footage on the low ski where it's like, I know I'm going to make it, Ty. I know that one day I'm going to be a millionaire. And it may be through my vlogs. It may be through myself. It may be through Breakin, whatever the case is. Right. Like I look at, like, Dietrich's, you know. He was a dope B-boy. He was pretty good, right? But he took a whole new turn. And he still breaks and practices, but he's fucking successful. Financially, emotionally, mentally. He's just like an awesome person. One day I want to be like that, bro. And you know what? The only difference is that I want to really, like, I don't want to say difference. My focus is to lead by example for my scene, bro. I need to show them. There's B-boys that are depressed every day. Majority of B-boys are depressed. They're really not fully happy with their situation, and they're still dreaming big. You understand? I'm saying it's possible, and I'm still dreaming big, and I'm still fucking struggling, and I'm still contemplating every fucking day, Ty, how the fuck can I do this? But after talking with Vic, I realized his reaction was like, wow. Like, well, if I can do that to a world fucking champ, imagine somebody who doesn't even make top 16. Those are the people I focus. I focus on those people. I focus on the people that haven't made it, that aren't making it, that are starting to believe they can't make it. Because those are the people, those are the people that we need to help. Vic, he got his shit figured out. He's working it. He's got it. He'll figure it out on his own. But those people who need some help, I was there, bro. I started in a scene where it took 3 years before anybody to give me any kind of love. Everybody was putting their hands up, gymnasts. For 3-4 years, bro, giving me no love, bro. And I was depressed. I didn't understand why. And I just didn't understand why. I thought I was supposed to be allowed to express myself here. I thought I was supposed to, you know, but I realized, like, I don't have that hate no more, Ty. I don't want to go in a battle and be like, yeah, I'm fucking smoke you. This is Silverback, Ty. I'm actually taking a really big step. Huge step. I am not going to go out there like everybody expects me to. I'm going to just go out there in my own zone. And if they don't pick me, Ty, then they don't fucking pick me. But I am not going to go out there and do a backflip to make everybody go wow anymore, bro. I'm at a different point in my fucking life. And at the end of the day, if they don't accept it in the competition world, then fucking fuck you. You know, I'm not here for that. At the end of the day, I'm still going to be sponsored by Monster because Monster is not buying my fucking headspin, bro. They're buying Gravity. You feel me? And so I want to give hope to everybody, bro. Everybody. You don't have to make top 16. You don't have to fucking be in every competition. You have to be relevant. 2018, relevant is not fucking breakdancing in a competition. Relevant is what kind of content are you producing? How do you promote yourself? What is it that you can do for us visually? Nobody is going to breaking competitions right now. Guess where everybody's at? On their fucking phone, on their computer. They want to see stuff. You don't even got to go. People are doing online classes.
Exactly, bro.
And it's 2018. It's getting with it, you know? So there's just different ways you can make it and survive off of dance. You know, there's people. Did you know there's people that do, Matt Action?
Matt Action?
Yeah, he's from California, bro. He's fucking nasty, but he has like a tutorial thing, and it's fucking huge.
Okay.
There's people that I know that have like tutorials on YouTube. Like I don't remember the names, or else I'd shout them out right now. But 30,000 views.
I think there's a dude in the Bay Area that does it too.
Yeah, bro. And they're just like regular fucking guys, no famous names or nothing, bro. But they're fucking smart. There's ways that we can do it, and honestly, bro, there's ways that these people can become champions too. You understand? But I mean, I think that's for a different day. But as far as like my vlogging going, like I have to show my process. I don't want people to think that I just got here or that I'm just chilling at the top. I am fucking struggling every day, bro. Like people don't even understand. And you know what? If I can explain it in a way where, like right now, like I'll tell you guys, like I live at my in-laws. There's 5 of us in one fucking bedroom. You know, like because we're saving and building credit, and like the goal is no longer to fucking
sacrifice.
Right. Yes, it's the sacrifice. My kid, you know, my son, we did a 2-on-2 recently. We lost to the Maya boys in the finals. And my son, it was his idea to go to the gym. I didn't want to battle. And I just because I'm just not feeling it. You know, I'm not really feeling the whole battle thing. My dream was to battle with my son one day because he loves to break. And he wanted to go. And he was like, Dad, I'm down. Can we go? Please, can we go? I'm like, yo, let's go. So we go. We make it to the finals. Bro, we won $150 and the trophy. Trophy was as big as my son. He was mad happy. He didn't care that we didn't get first, but he's like, Dad, they gave me money because they were to hand me the envelope. And I was like, I'll give it to him. They gave it to him. He looked at me. He pulled out the money. He goes, Dad, can we put this towards the house? Bro, I balled out. Bro. Yeah. I balled out. My son is 6 years old, and he knows what priority is. He didn't say, he has a Nintendo Switch. He had a 75-inch TV. The motherfucker could have asked for a new PlayStation. He could ask for something. He could, but he said, Dad, can we put this towards the house? Like, yo, if my 6-year-old son can understand priority, like, yo, B-boys, I bet you some B-boys don't even realize they got good credit. They could buy a house right now. I didn't know. I was 21. I had a 600 credit score. I wish I would have known a 615 credit score. I wish I would have known to buy a house. Instead, I bought a fucking BMW. Dumbass.
Yeah, you're buying depreciation. It's like, yo.
Bro, I didn't know what was important, bro. So, the goal is to show these people, like, yo, I'm not out here fucking wilding out and spending money on drinking and all this crazy shit, bro. Like, it's really not, it's not as easy as it looks, but I'm willing to sacrifice, and I want to do this shit with the scene, bro. I want to get these motherfuckers together, bro. I want to do it, bro, but there's too many people that are like, yo, it's the people that feel like they will never make it. Those are the people that are like, nah, fuck the corporations. They're not helping us. What's their real agenda? Well, I'll tell you what their agenda is. Their agenda is to fucking make money.
Of course. Yeah.
It's always mine, motherfucker. Right. Like, I don't want to go to a job, bro. Ty, I don't want to do it, bro. I want to spend all day with my kids. I want to fucking spend time with my lady and practice every day and travel on the weekends. And when I make more money, my dream is no longer to travel with myself. I want to travel with all 4 of my kids, my lady, and my dog. That's 7 fucking mouths. That's 7 bodies. And I want to go everywhere, to every event, to every country, to every state, with them. How am I going to do that? Well, I got to make that money. My YouTube needs to blow the fuck up. That's first thing. People have to want to be there. They have to want to hear the fucking story. They have to want to be a part of the movement. And so I can't beg anybody. It has to happen organically. Like, the scene has to start to trust me. I want to take a leadership role, Ty. I want to lead the next generation. I want to lead this generation. I want to lead the older generation. I want them to trust me and follow me and do what I'm doing in their way. And trust me that it will work. Trust me that we will live fucking beautifully. Did you know that, like, the top 300 golfers make 6 figures a year?
I'm saying, yo.
Bruh. Top 300 make 6 figures. Where the fuck is that money coming from, bro? Golf. Bro, do you know what our bodies have to do? You already know what our bodies have to do. But we don't carry ourselves like that. You understand? They'll be like 7, yo, I was in Boston, bro, and there were like 7-year-old kids outside, 8-year-old kids, motherfuckers just smoking weed right next to them, blowing fucking smoke everywhere. Like, this shit was wild, bro. Like, what the fuck, nigga? Like, what's wrong with y'all? You understand? Like, bro, like, and people say that things are hard, bro. I'm tired of hearing that shit, bro. Yes, no shit is hard, bro. This shit is not gonna be easy.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like, bro, I'm not gonna listen. Let's just say I hit the fucking Mega Mills, bro, and I can be a new sponsor to fuck, or let's just say I blow the fuck up and I can be a sponsor. I gotta be honest. Not even I will give the money to the scene right now, and I love my scene. If I gave them this money, what the fuck are they gonna do with it? You understand? I went to a Concrete All-Stars battle one year, and they didn't even finish the jam on time, bro. The jam, they had to finish it in a parking lot. On top of that, they were hanging the banners upside down. On top of that, the judges were all fucking drunk. Like, I'm not saying nothing against them. The event was still raw as fuck. It was still cool. The ciphers were ill. But that hurts us. You understand? Like,
right.
Bruh, it's so much bigger than that moment. And the opportunities, bro, it can be gone. What we have right now can be gone tomorrow. God forbid Steve Graham passes away.
Right.
Niggas going back to fucking first place only.
Yeah.
Back to $100 prize.
Mm-hmm.
Motherfuckers better learn how to write some fucking grants. You feel me? Because if not, we are fucked. So what? How can we build our own fucking, like, look at the fucking stand-up choreo world, bro. Look at how they're killing it. Look at how they're killing it, bro.
And again, they all unite, bro. They all support each other. That's the key. It's supporting each other, man. And that's why, you know, we all need to be on that mindset. Like, yeah, we can battle and all that, but it's like, damn, what is wrong with supporting each other? You know what I'm saying? I don't get that. And for me, I sat back like, you know what? I'm going to lead by example. Let's open up MZK Worldwide to everybody. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to just put MZK, members on here. I'm going to just have everybody on, support each other, promote what you got going on, promote with Moy, promote with Renegade, everybody, and not just the big dudes, you know what I'm saying? The big top, B-boys or B-girls or promoters. I'm going to touch base on a new generation as well. I got Shaolin Production coming on next week. Most people don't even know who Shaolin Production promotion. They did great work, but that's what I'm saying. I want to put people on. You know what I'm saying? To share and to build and support each other, man. And the competition is going to be there, on a playing field. But man, that's what's wrong with us, man. No one want to support. You know what I'm saying? Just like your Gravity TV. Like, that should be, honestly, I love it, bro. I mean, you see me share your shit. Like whenever I watch that shit, I was like, oh, shit, this is dope. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But, and again, it's because of that mentality, bro. It's that mentality of B-boys and B-girls. They don't see it as an artist's perspective. They just see it as a B-boy and B-girl. Oh, I'm going to show up to a competition and battle, and that's it. They don't understand the value of you're creating content and then they're watching it. They're like feeling it. You know what I'm saying? Because they're not used to that mentality to share. You get what I'm trying to say?
People are uncomfortable right now. You know what it is? It's like, so Gravity TV is like, it's so new. Remember, it started in February, right? So like, it's so new. People are like, is this motherfucker for real right now? Like,
Right.
No, like, it's so, like, different for them, but people don't understand that. That is me. That is really who I am. This is, like, I just wild out. I have fun, but I've always been like this. But the difference is my mentality as a B-boy was too strong for people. It was too, like, that has left the taste in people's mouths. Imagine, like, bro, there's people that have talked shit to me at Jam, and I battled them in the cypher. And it went viral, and you don't even see them at jams no more, bro. Motherfuckers quit. You understand? Like, motherfuckers quit. I did that. I hurt people like that, bro. Not physically, but emotionally and mentally, I broke niggas. And I used to tell my students, yo, you see that kid right there? My students would get called out and shit. I say, I don't want to see him at the next jam. Make him quit. I had that mentality. I used to teach my little niggas that. Like, how dare I, bro? How dare I?
Mm-hmm.
How dare I, bro? Like, I really disappointed myself. I made some mistakes, bro. And honestly,
Yeah, it's about growth.
I stopped teaching because of that. I said, you know what? I can't teach these kids right now. I'm an amazing teacher. Honestly, I think I'm one of the best teachers in the world. But I'm not ready to do that, bro. I need to complete gravity. I need to complete gravity first because they're going to be a reflection of me. You understand?
Right.
Like, I need to complete me first before I do this, you know? And and somebody just right now wrote, no one wants unity. It's a dog eat dog world. And yo, that's so fucking true. But it doesn't need to be. That's just
It don't need to be.
No offense whatsoever, Ty. And you know, I just got to be honest. A dog eat dog world was early '90s. I mean, it was late '90s, early 2000s.
Mm-hmm. It is.
That's
straight up.
So we look up to those guys. Those are our role models. You understand?
And so let me stop you there, right? And so that's why I need, my generation to break that cycle, right?
Yes.
And so your generation to break that cycle as well, for those who look up to us, what have you, right? Because early 2000, late 90s, 30s, it was just like, yo, when we see this, that, and the third, like, your crew, my crew, we had, our differences and all that, you know what I'm saying? But that was back then. I'm not the same person as before. And again, like you, I'm about growth. You know what I'm saying? We got a different space in our life. And so you got to sit down like, man, that's very toxic for the scene of I got to lead in a different light. You know what I'm saying? And so step back, I'm like, yo, we got to break that cycle. And so I start talking about, with conversation with Poe and Renegade and, conversation with more with you. We got to be the ones who show and prove that, hey, you got to support each other. Like, and that's the best thing coming from us because we came from that, right? We came from that. Yo, make him quit. Yo, kill this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like, and even after battle, I wanna fight you. Like that mentality.
I remember when Ness used to be in New York, bro, and he'd be like, "Gravity, fucking get that nigga, Gravity."
Right.
And I felt like somebody just took a fucking leash off, and I was like,
Right.
And I feel like there's a time for that.
Mm-hmm.
There's a specific moment where somebody is too high on themselves, or somebody is just not like they need to get put in their place real fast, and that's when it's like, click, get this nigga.
Right.
Humbleizing.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, there's nothing wrong with the competitive aspect when you battle, but understand about growth is about controlling your emotion. You know what I'm saying? Because if you really think about it, when you're young, you don't know how to control your emotion. It's like all over the place. You know what I'm saying? Even after the battle, you feel a certain type. But when you grown, if you have a grown mentality, you know what it's saying. Like, you know what, Graf? We went to war. Man, that was dope, bro. It's an honor. It respect.
Yeah.
The language, the way you communicate will be like, damn, hey, word is bond. You know what I'm saying? Yo, Ty, it was a dope. And then from that day, you build, and then whatever you battle, And so there's nothing wrong with being competitive, but it's that hate cycle outside of the battlefield, right?
Yeah.
It's about,
it's never left in the battle anymore. It's still outside of the battle. It doesn't.
Right. It's like, I see Gravity. Oh, he think he nice. Nah, I'm not gonna support him. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's that mentality. But in the business world, bro, what they have is like partnership. Like, bro, like just like resellers, right? Is like Best Buy. They have partnership with the OEM, which is the manufacturer, and then they have relationship with the customer. Like they're the middle guy. They have great relationship with everybody. And Amazon, it's about relationship, building with each other in partnership, and the whole ecosystem works. It just moves. You know what I'm saying? And of course, Amazon is gonna have certain competitor out there. But in the business world, they don't be like, yo, F that business, F that. They just do them and provide partnership to the whole ecosystem, meaning the economic system within their market works. So with us, in order for our ecosystem to get up there to the next level, like you said, how can we bridge that gap? Bro, the first step we got to do is to lead with this mentality of just reoccurring of reminding heads, support each other. They stop hating on each other, man. And that's why I'm having these conversations is to kind of open up that mentality. They might not watch it, but they might watch it later in YouTube. You know what I'm saying? And they'll be like, wait, that does make sense. What am I doing? Yeah. Why am I 30-some years old or in my 40s and I'm hating on a young dude getting sponsored? You know what I'm saying? Or even at their age range, when they're in the 20s, they want to be up there. It's like, why am I hating that dude? You know what I'm saying?
Ty, like some people, and most people dislike or hate on people with sponsorships because they only look at it on a skill for skill perspective. They only look at it like, I'm way better than this motherfucker. How am I not sponsored?
Right.
Back to me saying, they ain't buying your fucking head spins, bro. They're purchasing your fucking personality. They want to partner with the entity, not the fucking move. And there's a bunch of skaters that can fucking ollie. There's a bunch of skaters that can fucking grind. There's a bunch of snowboarders that can fucking like flip and do triples and shit. Like, it's the wildness. It's the personalities. It's the like, for instance, like, why do people love Conor McGregor?
Right.
He's a fucking savage.
Right. Same with Floyd Mayweather.
He tapped out, but he's still sponsored making business.
Right.
Very
And at the end of the day, it sums up to, in the business world, it's like, are you marketable? That's it.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And that's it. Like, and if I'm in the boardroom, right, and I'm like the best B-boy, but then I don't have no character. I'm all just like, yes, sir. Yeah. They're not gonna. They're like, man, this dude's not marketable. Like, he got 50,000. Like, but he's not marketable for us. But you go in there and be like, yeah, this is me. The number is right. You have that persona, that character, and they're like, yo, I'm loving his energy here, guys. Like, this is great stuff, In their world,
on board,
they look at you like, oh, this guy's a walking billboard. He's marketable. And that's what I'm saying. It's like I told you before, right? You're like marketable, like gravity. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's that. If I was, like a business entity, what have you, like, I'll be like, yo, Grav, I want you to be on. You know what I'm saying? It's certain people like that's marketable. You can be the best of the best, but if you're not marketable, it's not gonna run them numbers. You know what I'm saying? In the business world, it's all about numbers. And so, hey, keep going, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't ever stop. That's the thing with you. Ever since we met, like, I've always been in sport. I'm like, and that's the thing. I was like, man, dude got something in him. You know what I'm saying? It's like you're different. You know what I'm saying? Like, even though your approach at the time was like different than my approach. And again, I was thinking of a Breakin perspective, right? At that time when we were young, but now we grow. It's like, yo, that shit is corny. The way, like the way
that energy is weird.
You know what I'm saying? Like, but for some reason, something about you, I'm like, man, he got that great spirit. You know what I'm saying? Whenever you battle, I want to watch him battle. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, it's just that energy that you have, and is organic. It's not like, it's not like, oh, I'm showing, I'm faking it. You know what I'm saying? It's naturally you. You know what I'm saying? So for me, I feel like you should keep doing your thing, bro, and widening your reach. It don't have to be just breaking. It can be, in a different arena. You know what I mean? And then
my most recent video, on YouTube, it talks about my biggest mistakes on YouTube. And my biggest mistake on YouTube is that I would create titles as if I was already an influencer and people knew exactly what to look for. And I realized that was one of my biggest mistakes. My biggest thing should not be to try and influence the b-boy world. That should happen. They see me on a regular. That's going to happen naturally. It's to educate the general population on breaking and the growth that we're taking right now. You know, I'm in Philly, and my Lyft driver asked me what I was doing here. She's like, well, you know, what are you doing out here? You're from Phoenix, da-da-da, or you live in Phoenix, da-da-da. And I said, well, I'm out here for one of the biggest breakdance competitions in the world. She turned around and looked at me like, what? And I'm like, yeah. She was like, damn, how come I didn't hear about this? And I'm like,
that's what I'm saying.
Bruh,
bro.
Philly's population is crazy, and people will go crazy for a free event where they can watch the best breakers in the world. You know, we just got to get smart, bro. Like, listen, man, nobody wants to... Look, I love Nemesis to death. Nemesis is a great fucking guy. He's awesome. But we need influencers as hosts. We need influence. We need funny-ass people. We need a funny-ass person and an educated person about breaking. A book-smart person on breaking that knows history and everything, along with some kind of influencer of hip-hop, whether it be Redman, whether it be Big Daddy Kane, and they are on the commentating. You understand? Like how Red Bull has fucking this nigga fucking Sway.
Sway. Right.
You feel me? Like, yeah, motherfuckers are gonna watch Sway everywhere he goes. We need fucking to have these influencers of hip hop. We need to open the doors. Why isn't Jazzy Jeff DJing at Silverback Open? He's from Philly. You understand?
I feel
Why is like somebody like Will Smith, who's from fucking Philly, got that fucking hip hop in him? Why the fuck is he not here? Why aren't these people with money reaching out to him? And I'm talking about the money is given to the people to throw the events. What are they doing with the money? They're not spending it properly to help us grow. They're just keeping us in the same fucking place. Where they're just an event with a lot of money. Nothing has changed from a local jam. It's just more people here with better skills and a bigger prize. It's not helping us grow, Ty. Look, if I had $300,000, I'm going to tell you right now that I'm having either fucking Method Man, Redman, so I'm spending 10 grand on my host. 15 grand on my host. Why? Because it's going to bring in views. It's going to bring in numbers. I'm going to have commentating and live streaming. I'm going to have a dope ass. I'm going to have fucking, I don't fucking know, fucking Kevin Hart, nigga. Like, somebody fucking hilarious.
Right.
Be there fucking being like, what the fuck was that? Like, did you see that little motherfucker spin? Like,
right.
That shit will have people crying in their seats. Entertainment. If you want to make this shit on a sports level, on a marketable level, it needs to be entertaining.
It's gotta bring the entertainment. The battle's gotta be entertaining. You know, the whole joint's gotta be entertaining, or else.
But imagine if the whole thing is live and loud and funny. The energy, bro, would be so authentic. It'd be so raw. The music, everything would just come into play. Motherfuckers, it'll be a party again, bro. Like a competition / party. Nigga, like
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, in a way, what you're saying is hey, invest the money to these outside influencer. You know, even they're part of hip hop anyways, right? But they have a wider reach, right?
Yes.
That are not just b-boys and b-girls. For them to come to Silverback and be like, yo, it's, you know, that's the way to go. And this is something that you should, you know, bring it up to Steve or what have you. You know, I don't know what, you know.
Shut down.
Oh, well, I mean, I don't know. You know, like that's the thing. Like, I mean, you know, we're until the day that, you know, we're the one who put out the money, you know, to throw on shit. That's when, you know, you lead by example. That's the only way.
Exactly.
And then maybe Steve will like, oh shit, you know, maybe I'm been doing all wrong. You know, I don't know. You know.
Yeah, no,
it gotta come back with leading by example.
Is absolutely right. The money needs to be put in the hands of a b-boy, but the problem is that b-boys we're just not ready for $300,000 in my hand. Like, I mean, I'm fortunate enough to be surrounded around somebody like Moy and Monster, who can probably help me delegate something like that in the proper way. Like, we have somebody like Tech9. Monster Energy has Tech9. You know, like I possibly have the resources, so I'm fortunate enough to, if I was to ever come across that kind of money, be able to do something right with it. But unfortunately, it's not me. I'm just not not the focus, and I'm not the focus yet. But I'm gonna tell you right now, Ty, I am going to fucking change the whole world of breaking. I'm gonna do it. But and this is the first time I've ever said this publicly, and it's going to, and I don't want to ever sound like I am somebody bigger than I am. I'm just saying my focus is to change the fucking game, but I'd rather show and tell, and it's going to take me to sacrifice the image that people have of me already. It's going to take for gravity to really change my approach, but still be as lethal. You feel me? So that's why this year's Silverback is a totally, totally different approach. And I'm really excited because I'm nervous. That's why I'm excited. I'm nervous to dance the way I plan on dancing and approach the battle the way I plan on approaching it. And I wonder if people are going to be like, I don't know, is he going hard right now? Or I don't know. He didn't do the double backflip, and is he holding back? It's not. There will be no holding back, bro. I ain't gonna miss a fucking beat. Bro. I plan on ripping it, but in a way where just let me just do me.
Right.
Take what you want from it. And
this chat's gonna end. I'm gonna re-enter again. I'm gonna add you back. All right.
All right.